Many movies and shows on Netflix have the potential to keep viewers awake at night. It's not the horror they possess, but the twisted storylines and mind-boggling endings that ingrain inside the viewer's brains. To help you make sense of the service's mind-boggling viewing options, here's 10 lists of the best mind-bending Netflix original movies available to stream on Netflix.
This will all be a distant memory. Who is this?
It's me.
No, it was me.
I tell you.
I am thinking of ending things. The film follows a young woman who's on a road trip with her boyfriend, Jake, to visit his parents. Sounds simple enough, right? Wrong. The movie isn't just about a couple visiting parents, it's a deep dive into themes of memory, regret, and existential dread. This movie got over most people's heads because they were expecting some sort of get-out scenario, but it has a way deeper meaning than you think. Don't expect cheap thrills or scares from this movie. It is far better than that. It is about love, relationship, past, future, aging, what could have been, and much, much more. It requires your attention, but slowly and surely you will get the answer once you dive deep into this, and is a rewarding experience. This movie just hypnotizes you and almost forces you to think about everyday things we just don't realize about. Definitely one of the strangest, in a good way, and haunting original movies from Netflix. A must-watch.
We ain't no goddamn detectives.
Yo, that's you, girl? Oh, shit, that is you!
My bad.
They cloned Tyrone. The film follows these three unlikely allies as they uncover a serious government-led conspiracy and are forced to work together to save their local community. They Cloned Tyrone is a psychological thriller sprinkled with comedic relief throughout the film that keeps you both curious and cackling at the same time. The story is nuts, and I was fully invested and couldn't wait to find out what came next, and the plot twist was deep and unexpected. It's 2 hours long, but I was thoroughly entertained the entire movie. Great movie, but this movie is going to have your mind a little bit spinning.
What is it? I don't know! What the fuck?
The perfection. In this twisty horror thriller, a once promising music prodigy reconnects with her former mentors, only to find them taken with a talented new pupil. It definitely isn't for everybody, and you definitely have to have a strong stomach, but I feel like this is one of the horror films that I would recommend. It has strong elements of violence and abuse, but the way that the scenes string together to form a story is absolutely outstanding, and the twists, unlike in some horror movies, are not predictable. They keep you on your toes and keep you guessing. The storyline is good, the acting is good. I would say overall, this movie is 10 out of 10. Absolutely loved it.
I went online this morning and I rented us a beautiful house out by the beach. I figured if I made the reservation and packed our bags, it would eliminate most of the reasons to say no.
Leave the world behind. This film tells the story of two families as they fight for survival amid an inexplicable blackout. Many people don't like the ending of this film. But for me, this film has many hidden messages to us for what will happen to the world in the future. This film was also produced by Barack and Michelle Obama, who probably know a little secret about what the global elite has planned.
Is this really what it takes these days?
God, how do we go so wrong? We were happy once, weren't we?
Gerald? What? What's happening?
Oh.
Gerald!
Gerald's Game. Based on Stephen King's masterful novel, Gerald's Game follows the chilling story of Jesse, played by Carla Gugino, who, after a scary sex game turns deadly, is forced to confront her darkest demons. This brilliant psychological horror is easily among the most disturbing, powerful, and important movies I have ever watched, as it commands attention to forbidden issues such as child abuse, spousal rape, and sexual slavery. It is laced with agonizing terror, a script sharper than a knife, masterful direction by Mike Flanagan, and absolutely breathtaking performances by the cast. Gerald's Game is a critical film about trauma, healing, and confronting your worst demons. It is a masterpiece.
아주 재밌는 생각이 하나 났거든?
The Call. It's a movie about two people from different times are connected via a call. Highly recommended for watching. Very intense, mystery and thriller that could rank among the best suspense Hollywood movies. The Korean film industry is really stepping it up. I love such films that channel all your concentration as you try to find every clue and twist. While it's realistically impossible to communicate with someone from the past or the future, the call teaches that whatever choices we make or made can have repercussions in the future, some more serious than others. The movie does leave you with a lingering feeling of what if.
Hello? Hello? Wait, if you go out on the street tonight, tomorrow you will be dead.
Mirage. Mirage revolves around a young woman, Vera, who saves a kid's life while experiencing a glitch in the space-time continuum, which results in altering her own personal timeline. A brilliant movie with an amazingly designed plot. It takes you to a roller coaster ride of twists and turns, and there are numerous moments in which you would think that from this point, its situation is going to be all bad. You will predict sad, hopeless endings, but the movie surpasses all your imagination and gives a perfectly satisfying ending where all things fall into the right places. Everything is well planned, and I didn't not catch any plot holes, which are usually surplus in time travel movies. It's a marvelous piece of work.
2 hours. You know how much longer it's gonna be?
What was her name again?
Perry Monroe.
I'm not seeing a Perry Monroe. There hasn't been a...
Fractured. It follows Ray Monroe searching for his missing wife and daughter after suffering a head injury that twists his perception of reality. Watch it. It's a good thriller that you'll think about for a few days. This film started very strong and interesting, messes with your mind pretty hard just before the halfway points, and that's really the beauty. You start to look for clues early on, and it results in what I thought was an unpredictable ending. This movie will toys your mind and brain. 1 minute you think one thing, the next you think the other. Forgotten. The film focuses on the life of a boy who tries to discover the truth behind the kidnapping of his older brother, who returns as a different man after 19 days of captivity, from which he claims to remember nothing. I didn't expect that this movie would be that good when I started to watch it. But the whole movie from beginning till the end kept me thrilled, excited, confused, scared, and sad at the same time. For me, Forgotten was a treat. I couldn't have asked for a better Korean psychological thriller. I'm recommending you to watch this with no distractions. The Platform. A dark psychological thriller that'll keep you thinking about it for days. A vertical tower where prisoners at the bottom floors struggle for food while the ones on the top floor can eat as much as they can. As the platform of food moves from one floor to another, the real behaviors of human beings are depicted in a shocking and hard-hitting manner. This is so much close to home that you'll cringe but also realize that it's so true. Is there a way to ensure everybody gets the food if we change our attitude and behavior? Can humans do that? How do you bring about change? What are you willing to sacrifice, and how far can you go to determine how and what needs to be protected? A gory movie that's been brilliantly written and directed. Be prepared to lose your appetite, but watch it for sure. And there are 10 best mind-bending Netflix original movies that you can stream right now on Netflix. Thanks for watching.